Hey, what's up my fellow Uncharted show? Pow! Wood Reviews here, welcome back to another video. Today guys, I am giving you guys a review of Uncharted, The Lost Legacy on PlayStation 4. Got this game yesterday and finished this game yesterday in one sitting, and I cannot believe I actually done that, but I did. So, play through this game, play some extra stuff for it. So guys, here is my review for Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. You play as Chloe Fraser, and you are assisted this time by Nadine Ross. Your objective is to find the legendary Golden Tusk of Ganesh, and I had to read it on the back of my box. However, throughout the entire gameplay, you'll encounter enemies, solve puzzles, drive a lot in this game, and there's a whole lot of things to it as well. So, with this game, there are some good things about this game, and there are just some little bad things about Uncharted Lost Legacy. So guys, let's get this started, shall we? Usually I start with the bad stuff, then go through the good stuff. However, I want to start with the good stuff first. So, the good stuff with this game, the story and the cinematics are excellent. Like, honestly, throughout the 9 hours I played throughout this game, you're playing on normal, maybe an hour more on hard, maybe an hour less on easy, is just so good. Even the graphics are just so good. Like, I cannot explain how much this game is just looks and plays so well. Every single thing you touch, you know, when Chloe like touches a wall or touches something weird, it's so cool. Gameplay wise, it plays and feels like Uncharted 4, which is really good. However, a new feature in the game is called the lockpicking system. Basically, when you're encountering a door or an armored weapon or armored something, you can go to it and try and lockpick it. And you use the left stick on your D-pad, and literally, when it vibrates rapidly, you know you got the first or maybe the second one done, and then it opens up. Pretty cool feature nonetheless. I like that feature so much. Puzzle-wise, it's really good. And I'm not a person who loves puzzles, but in the Uncharted series, I love it. There was one where you had to use cranks to move these little things around and get them into the right parts from the shades. It's so cool, and I got stuck on that for like 10-15 minutes just to think what do I have to do to move this to this to this. Finally figured out, and I loved it. It was really good. Once you've done the multiplayer, you can go through the extra stuff. You can unlock things like infinite ammo, like some extra stuff to it. I can't really talk about it because I haven't done that much, but what I've seen of it looks really cool. However, if you guys done on the campaign side and you think to yourself, oh, there's nothing left to do, there is actually the multiplayer and the survival mode to do as well. So literally, you're going to be here for hours and hours on end after the story ends. And I just love this game. I love the multiplayer anyway. Like, the multiplayer in this game is so good. So is the survival. That got recently added in last year. I think it was last year. However, with myself, I haven't played much of it, but what I played of it is really good. Time to complete, as I said beforehand, it takes about 7 hours to 8 hours if you want to play on easy, 9, maybe 10 on, you know, normal, and then maybe a bit more on hard. But it is really good, and you can go for a second playthrough if you haven't done it on hard yet. So there's a lot to do in this game. So yeah guys, that is the good stuff about Uncharted Lost Legacy. Now let's get into the bad things. There are two bad things about this game, and one important thing I want to talk about, which I will talk about after the bad stuff. So, the bad things about this game is that you can't climb on mostly every single thing in the game. Like, in Uncharted 4, you can climb up nearly 75 to 80% of the stuff. This game, you can only climb up to like 50% of the stuff throughout your entire playthrough. There are times I want to get through treasure, and I can't climb up. So I have to go through an opposite route and get the treasure and then come back to the normal story part. Which sucks, but what can you do? And the final thing about this game, and I'm going to talk about this, I think like the first couple of chapters, there's a scene where you have to drive through this like entire area, and you have to get through 3 different parts. I'm not going to talk about it. And it feels like I played that part for like an hour. You have to go to that part, use a crank, and go back and do the same with the next 2 bits, then go to the last part. And I felt like I did that for like an hour, and it was just so long. I just didn't like that, but many people do like it, but that's my honest opinion. But the rest of it's still good. The driving mechanic's still fun anyway after that. Like, it's still good. Now let's talk about the most important thing about Uncharted Lost Legacy. This game here is an expansion. Basically, after Uncharted 4 finishes, it kind of goes into Lost Legacy a little bit. So, when you go through if you have not played Uncharted 4, and you're going to go through this game, you're going to find some things that you don't know what the hell's going on, what they're talking about, and who these characters are. So, If you guys have not played this game yet, I recommend going through Uncharted 4. However, if you guys have not played Uncharted 4 yet, go through the Nathan Drake collection, because this is a really good package, and I love this game. And then, once you've done that, go through Uncharted 4, and then go through Lost Legacy, because I do recommend these two games. They're very good games. So guys, let's get to the verdict of Uncharted Lost Legacy. Uncharted The Lost Legacy is a great game. This expansion is really good for your money. £30, you get the entire game, you get the story, you get the cinematics, you get the gameplay from Uncharted 4, the multiplayer and survival. Despite some of the bad things I said beforehand, I'm talking about the Uncharted series. I do recommend this if you have not played any of the others. But if you have played the others, go through this game and you will not be disappointed. I love this game so much. So I am going to give Uncharted The Lost Legacy an 8.5 out of 10. The reason why I didn't give it a 9 is because of the jumping and some of the things about climbing and some of the driving parts. That's about it. The rest of it is good and I love it. I recommend it. So guys, that is the review for Uncharted The Lost Legacy on PlayStation 4. Please smack a like button for this. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Any comments, any feedback, so you guys know what to do. Thank you so much guys for watching this. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time. So peeps. Bye bye.